Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Path of Radiance. I believe that we are in Chapter 19 this time. Princess Alyncia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Daein's border, manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers it was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Daein's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Daein. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Chapter 19, Entrusted. Daein border. Ooh, we got some siege weapons. Nisala, King Nisala of Kilvas. I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Kayachi, worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak, and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet he was defeated. I say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare to insult Daein, you crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Daein? Never. Come now, General Petrine, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine, Kilvas will always stand at Daein's side as long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Humasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them and do so quickly. I am sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. I don't get him, man. What does he stand to gain, especially with the way that Crimea treats Laguz, you know? Dog's breath, even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. I can't help but feel like both him and her are like wanting to betray each other. Might even be planning it right now. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Okay, we're gonna start running out of money pretty soon if we're not careful. Alright, MVP, Nephany. Well done, Nephany. We were trying to get her ranked up, so that kind of makes sense. New ally, Tanith, Rayson, Ulki, and Janaf. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Okay, still working towards that A rank with Soren. Marsha and Gautry. We're working on Leth and Jill. Rolf and Shinon. I'd be interested in seeing that. And then we leave the last one for Mist and Rolf if we can. No, I guess that won't ever happen because we're not going to be bringing Rolf in anymore. But we can do Rolf and Shinon. Uncle Shinon. Wait, Uncle Shinon. So I guess, like... Yeah, that scene at the end of the last one was really weird. It didn't really say that he actually joined us, but he did. What do you want, Rolf? Look at this. Why are you showing me this? It's just a piece of bent wood. No, Shinon, it's a bow. You gave me my first bow and I wanted to return the favor. I'm making it one whittle at a time. I know it's not exactly the best looking weapon out there, but I hope you'll use it. Maybe if I overhauled it, I may be able to, call it a bow. This thing is going to break the first time I fire it. You want me to be unarmed on the battlefield? Is that it? I don't... Look, to begin with, you used the wrong kind of wood. This is much too hard and inflexible. Remember the bow I made for you? Didn't look like this, did it? But I worked so hard, it should be just like yours. Not even close. Not even... Ah, crud, don't start bawling. Look, let me give you a quick lesson. Really? Promise? I'm so happy. I love you, Unky Shinon. Yeah, it's a promise. Now quit clinging to me like a lost dog. Hey, seriously, Rolf. Shinon is such a dick. Alright, we also have one with Shinon and Gautry. Okay, Gautry and Marcia actually go in and fight with go into battles together. Whereas I don't know if I'm going to use Shinon. I kind of hate him. So even if he is a good unit and we finally have a unit that could feasibly maybe use the longbow, I don't know if I want to use Shinon. He's an asshole. Marcia, how are you doing, beautiful? Huh? How do you know my name? Oh, why wouldn't I know the name of a cute girl like you? Bro, he's already out here cheating on Astrid. What a prick. You know, there was a time when Titania was the only woman in this mercenary group. Things have really started to shape up while I was away. Not bad at all. You're kind of a creep, bro. Oh, nice line, chump. I'm swooning. Wait, you remember the Greil Mercenaries? Yep, actually I was a senior member. I knew it. You were one of the guys that saved me from those boat monkeys, weren't you? Boat monk... You mean the pirates? Of course, that was me. Heck, that's fantastic. I was so grateful for the help. Let me do something to return the favor. Oh, that's nice of you to say, but having someone as gorgeous and talented as you join us is payment enough. I need nothing more. Whoa, that's a lot of pressure. I had no idea people depended on me so much. In any case, I'll keep doing my best. Wish me luck. She's so adorable. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. Gautry? You're kind of a creep a little bit. I don't know, man. Okay, did we end up getting any? Yeah, we need to get bonus experience. Okay. Okay, so we have Gautry, and we have Kieran. Okay, another paladin. So you should have spears at this. Oh, we get to choose. Okay. Interesting. I almost wish you could look at their stats as well when you're choosing. I think I'm gonna take bow. Okay, so that'll get you to oh, never mind. We didn't have enough. I misread that. My bad. Okay. But at any rate, Gautry's on his way to his 21. Alright, we need to find out if your Canto works like a dancer. So we're gonna try and take him in on the next one. And honestly, I mean, man, Leth really doesn't have the greatest defense compared to, like, somebody like Mordecai, who's gonna be more defensive. But we could give Rayson the Bjork guard if we really needed to. But I think we're gonna treat him like a healer and just try and keep him out of harm's way and keep the Bjork guard on her for now. But that's something that we could do if he ends up finding himself in danger, you know? Okay, another event with Jill. Bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, Mist, watch your step, it's slippery. Whoa! Mist? Ow, I landed right on my butt. Snow's cold. Yeah, be careful. Alrighty, hey, watch, Jill. I'm gonna make a snow angel. Must be nice to be so cheerful. Jill! Who's there? Oh. Yeah, this was it her commanding officer? When she was with the Wyvern Knights? It's me. Captain Har? But this is an enemy camp. Well, I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toha. I figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. Never imagined that you would join up with them. At first it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Laguz, it's shown me what a fool I've been. Laguz. I never thought I would hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you've had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain. So, you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. It's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General, Shiharam before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through? I am. Well, so be it. There's nothing left to be said. Okay, I wonder if this guy's going to be recruitable. Farewell. The next time we meet, it'll be as enemies. Prepare yourself. And get some rest. You know how important it is. Alright, we'll see. Ike, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found out. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious. Hey, Jill trained in the Daein army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough. No matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. Alright, Ike? It might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Daein. Is that a warning? Huh. Interesting. I don't know if there's actually a mechanic to do with that. Okay, Janaf? Ooh, I'll take any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. Sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh, can't you Bjork tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? Oh. I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? Well, we're still at an extreme disadvantage. What? Well, that's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face in Phoenicis again? Well, we're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Daein that I need to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees. Black Knight? Well said. Well, I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. What the hell, Janaf? Hey, you hatched from eggs? I was speaking figuratively, you know? Like a metaphor. We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea that it ever really happened. Bird tribes, go figure. Unless you missed the joke there too. Alright, Ulki? Hey, excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Ike, what is it? It's nothing really, I just thought I'd say hello. Well, that's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Racing I'm talking about. He left us with 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Racing kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know. But I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord. But I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In the Goose Society, the strongest become king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper? No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face Benyan troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. Well, it's true. No matter how strong the individuals are, the strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. All right. Let's get a save in. Let's see what we need to buy. Okay, nothing real fancy here in the armory. Still mostly the same materials. Don't have access to silvers yet, although we don't have a lot of people who could use silvers anyway. Those are A-rank weapons, right? So, okay. For forging, what do we really need right now? We have 1 forged sword right now. I think we lost another spear. Okay, so we have... Oh no, we're close to losing Tote. Okay. We have the Robard, and I do believe... Did we make another Hit Boy? I don't think we did we? So we only have 1 axe. If we made another Hit Boy, I think it should go to Kieran instead of Boyd. Boyd has such high skill that, like, his accuracy is actually very good. I think we're okay on bows right now. Soren's been doing okay with his magic, I feel like. So yeah, I feel like it might be between a new axe, a new spear, and a new sword, which doesn't really get it down for us. Yeah, maybe let's make a new Hit Boy. Okay, that is one hell of an axe. For 1,600, that's not bad. Hit maxed out. We got attack up pretty high. Okay, this will be Hit Boy 2. Oh man, Winston's stick is also about to break. Maybe we should have made a spear. Both of those are really low right now. It's alright. Our spear units are honestly just very good, so I don't know if I'm too worried about it yet, but maybe next chapter we'll do a new spear for somebody. Okay, an item that allows you to acquire the skill Shade. We'll have to check out what that one is. So we have Shade, Gamble, and Adept right now that we can give to some people. Okay, rank A. Maybe we should keep working on wind, huh? I think we're spreading out his experience with tomes a little too much, maybe. Okay. So we've got Wrath, critical hit percentage whenever units' HP are at half or less. We have Shade, causes enemies to attack other units first. Okay. So we can give that. That one should. Here's the thing. So that could be a missed one, or it could be for Rayson. No, he's full. Okay, so if he's got Canto and Blessing, and those take up all of his slots. Gotcha. Okay, so Shade definitely should, or do we want it on? No, it should go on Mist. Now that she's ranked up, we can't rescue her, so I think that she needs to have Shade. Yeah, that's for you. Okay. In certain conditions, grants this unit 2 consecutive attacks. So that one would be good on somebody who doesn't necessarily already double, so it's going to be a slower unit that we want to give that to. Soren's got Adept already. He came in with Adept. So, I mean, this could be like a Gotchery thing, right? Because he's not generally going to double. But this would give him the chance to. Maybe Kieran? No, his speed is actually pretty good. I forget how good his speed actually is. What does Vigilance do? Increases dodge, okay. Did Janaf come in with anything? He came in with Insight. Hit percentage, okay. Grants unit fewer experience points but enhances growth over time. Now, Thieves could probably become assassins. Like, there's an instance where Soth could have become a great unit, but I think we're beyond that point. We would have had to have invested in him for a long time. I feel like he would have taken a lot of work. I just don't think we're gonna do it, you know? Wrath would be good on somebody who is tanky, but... Because generally, if they're going to be below half health, you want it to be somebody who's not going to be in danger of dying at half health. And at half health, he's still got almost 20 hit points, so... Provokes enemies into attacking first. Shinon, you're a piece of shit, bro. He comes in rank A on his weapon level. You'd be able to use sniper or longbows, but I just don't think I'm gonna use him. I don't like him. Provoke seems bad too. I'm never gonna use Gamble, so I don't know. I still feel like we might be getting new units that we might want Adept on more, so I also don't know how I feel about Wrath. If you're already in a dangerous situation, you have a higher chance of critting, which means you have a higher chance of killing units, opening up more slots to be attacked, possibly. I don't know if I'm going to give anybody Wrath. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one. I just don't like things where if you're in danger, it yeah, I don't know. We'll think about that. But I still think I'm going to hold on to Adept for just a little bit longer. We may end up with a unit that we wanted on more. Okay, there were no other supports we needed to see, right? That I cared to watch. Maybe Gautry and Shinon, but... Let's save some of these for Astrid. Gautry and Astrid, I'd rather see those. Okay, Daein border. Okay, flyers might be dangerous here. Because of these siege weapons. These ballista. So, General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Daein, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them. Crow King himself is cooperating with Daein. Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvas soldiers, As fellow bird tribe Laguz, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outmanned by the Daein troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, suppose I could go meet with King Kilvas if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstances, I will never again speak to a crow. Fair enough, buddy. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, it doesn't matter who we pull out, because I'm gonna reload this in a minute anyway. I just want to see how this works. We'll actually see this in a minute. Yeah, I think you're just a straight up dancer. Okay. So we definitely want to start fielding you. The thing is this is a terrible map for flyers, so I'm a little bit worried about some of my best units right now are flyers. We may have to not use them in this one. I wonder if that's what that hint about not using Jill here was about, but no, I don't think we've hit the map with her father yet. Yeah, man, these guys are gonna be so dangerous. It sounds like we can get him maybe to back down if we bring in Janaf. I guess that's something else we could check early if we wanted to is, yeah, let's actually check that too. If I just throw in all the birds, so we already have Janaf. We have, let's bring in Grayson, Ulki, and I think that's it, right? And then let's check the, check the conversation menu. Okay, Ulki or Janaf, it looks like, could talk to Naysala, so we will want to bring in Janaf for sure. Man, how are we going to keep him safe? Okay. If Janaf, we could leave Marcia and Jill out of this one and give the item that Marcia has to Janaf. Although, right now I'm wondering if we just can't field Rayson in this one as well. Because we won't be able to use Rayson super well in this one, so we may not be able to field him. Okay. So, if Janaf came in and we took out Jill and Marcia, we can move her item to him. We can bring in Kieran and Gautry. Rolf, you're out. Soph is out. Feels wrong to leave out Jill and freaking Marcia. And I want Jill to keep on working on, I want Jill to get support stuff with Leth. I want to see that conclude before the end of this, so I almost wonder if I should try bringing her in anyway. Maybe we'll try it, but it's gonna, I don't know, man. They gave us the warning, and it makes sense, especially on this map, not to bring her in. Alright, we're just gonna have to hope we can get those supports by the end. We could do Titania and Stefan, maybe. I don't think we're gonna use Tana. Rayson will make it into some of our maps for sure. I may actually want to feed some stuff to Rayson. Rez is nice. Yeah, with that low of defense, even giving him Bjork guard isn't really going to help him too much. So we just kind of have to treat him like a healer. Okay, that's probably our units. Ugh. Sometimes getting to the square you want is awkward. Okay, types of weapons that might be useful. Bows for flyers. Unless we can get Naysala to pull his people out. And it looks like the only other is mounted units. So yeah, bows are going to be useful here. It's probably going to be our most useful kind of like extra damage weapon is the bow. Seems like Armor Slayer isn't going to do much for us. Okay, somebody can take a Lagoose Slayer for sure. We'll check her in a minute. I think we're gonna have to put some stuff on our other... What's his name again? And we'll be there in a minute. Okay, you've got Demi-Band, but... we're gonna need you to have... the full guard. Okay. No bonus damage. He's gonna have to keep that the entire time, so I may actually let you hold on to the Demi-Band in case we need to use it at some point. You don't need the hit boy. This guy kind of looks like the boss that we're about to fight, doesn't he? You take your Veg, an Iron, Goose, and a Steel. Okay, we'll get you a bow. You'll use the hit boy. Okay. Let's just take a quick look at our list, make sure that there isn't something we forgot to put on somebody somewhere. Rank B. Nephany, are you at rank B? You are, so technically you could use that throwing spear if we wanted you to. Just keep the short spear. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, we do have a brave bow now. It's a rank B. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the Laguz bow, which is a rank C. Yeah, you started rank E. You've got a long way before you could even use that, so... I don't think I'm gonna worry about Laguz bow since they're already gonna be effective against flyers, so... Laguz bow doesn't seem necessary. Astrid's already so fast that, like, brave bow is unnecessary. So, brave bow, I don't know if anybody's ever gonna get fast enough to use brave bow, but... Okay, I think we're good then. Can't use tornado. I don't remember if there are anybody that would benefit from a silence. Is that ranged? 1 to magic divided by 2. Okay, magic divided by 2, huh? Your magic stat's pretty good. Okay, 8. 8 range on that. I'd probably, since there's only 3 uses of that, I'd probably more likely just save that for when there's a really strong boss or something that has magic. But we'll have it on her just in case. Doesn't seem like this map is one to use it on, so... Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. Yeah, this dude looks like the brother of that other sword master we have. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Benyon. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kilvas stands at the side of Daein, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. I wonder, will they move forward? If they move forward, it'll be quicker and easier to deal with them, but we'll see. Well, now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Rayson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Naysala was responsible for Rayson's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribe. Surely some connection can be found there? They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. I wonder if there would have been a way... I wonder if maybe I needed both Ulki and Janaf to convince him. Janaf might not be enough. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Okay, I kind of wanted to see if Stefan had a conversation with the boss. Is this boss just a reskin of this guy, or do they know each other somehow? I kind of want to make Stefan fight him just to see if they have a conversation. They look so alike. They look so alike. Okay, watch out for that Laguz bow for sure. We won't get to them this turn. Leth is the only one that we'll have to worry about him, right? Because the other guy has the item that makes it so that they can't do effective damage. Okay, so those are the ranges that we need to worry about greatly at the moment. Okay, since they haven't transformed, we don't see their range really. Okay, and this killer axe is something to worry about. You've got a bow, so I kind of want you in an area where you might be able to deal with the flyers if they move on their own, which I kind of suspect they might. Okay, we want to get Gautry his class change, if we can, in this map, so that'll be a goal of mine. They're really going after Titania, huh? Okay, lots of moving units here. Darn, those two are out of range. That's fine. Probably should have had an extra iron on, like, Janaf or something, who could trade it to him when needed, because he's probably going to use his Kinderblood. It's going to break sometime in this map, I bet. Okay, we want to get you a kill. Doesn't seem to want to show their range when I have them marked for whatever reason. That's okay, though. Okay, this guy doesn't look like he's going to move. until we're close to him. Okay, we also need to be mindful of Armor Slayer here. Kind of want to draw them in. Okay, your hit chances are kind of shit. Maybe we need to try and set... Oh, can you get this guy? He's at 15 already. 77. Okay. Let's do that. HP and skill. I mean, hey, hit chances, I guess, but... %10 hit chance. She's not gonna give him a chance. Why would she? Okay, not bad. Strength or defense could have been nice, but that's okay. What's that movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'd be able to move back 1. That's a pretty dangerous position to be in. Okay, he has HP to hopefully help him against a possible crit, and she has evasion. She most likely can't be hit by this Killer Axe guy. Okay, you draw in these guys then. Really? Your accuracy should have been so low, you shouldn't have been able to hit that. Okay, it didn't draw in all of the wyverns, just the one that was in range. I was kind of hoping it would pull the whole group of wyverns, but... Okay, no crit. This is good. Now we can deal with this guy. Okay, that's the Armor Slayer. We need to deal with him, too. I'm surprised you didn't move, actually. Okay, interesting. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Don't miss. What did I say? It's only a 60%. Can't be too surprised. Okay, I might have to rescue him. Okay, what are their hit chances against you? Enough that it could become an issue. Okay, good to know. Do we have anybody close enough that can kill you? 28? Yes, okay. We'll do that. Still one more up on the hill. Which maybe Janaf could even go up there and take care of. He's not going to be taking effective damage, so...
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Hato Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanova, Philip Dalton, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.